Welcome inside the WB Mason Coaches Report with Dennis Papadatos, head coach of the Hofstra Wrestling program. I'm Ryan LaFay, and coach, 3 of the last 4 you guys have won, and the only loss was to number 3 NC State, 35-9 loss. Just walk us through that match first before we get into the Davidson win.
You lost to NC State. They're very good, man. They're deep. They got no holes. They got a very good backup team, a very good third-string team. You got it going on. Guys that believe in, and their top guys are good. I mean, they have 2 guys ranked, number 1, number 2 in the nation. They have another guy ranked like 5th, and a bunch of guys that are like, 20 to 14. So they're good. They hand fight hard, and they try to win in all positions. So it was a good experience for guys to see. You can't relax. You can't, you can't rest on your laurels when you're in situations, because you got to finish it off. Jamel won, but their guy who was ranked 2nd in the country didn't wrestle. Jamel didn't wrestle as well as I would have wanted, but he had some things that I was really happy that he was in the lineup. He really stepped up big for us and came in and got a win. Same thing with Frank. I mean, Frank won. They also put it back up against Frank, but I actually think, on paper, Frank was supposed to beat their starter anyway. But that doesn't mean that he would have. But well, I guess you'll take it as they come. Corey Damiano wrestled real well. He got another win against a pretty good kid who beat the Harvard starter right after Corey beat him. And then Mike competed against Nick Gwiazdowski, who was the defending national champion. And it was Mike wrestled before, and Mike made big progression in the match against him. So it was nice to see. And we lost another match in overtime at 149, which I really thought we out-wrestled and should have won, but we didn't close it out. So again, those are the situations that NC State, found a way to win those. And when we start finding a way to win those, we'll be closer along to where they're at.
And the next match against Davidson, you guys win 41-10. These are at the pit duels. Big win for you guys. It's now 3 out of 4. Just walk us through that Davidson match as well. It looked like everything really went right for your team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Davidson's not the same caliber as NC State, but as I said, when you're great, you got to do what you're supposed to. When you're supposed to smash somebody, smash them, and we did. So we got bonus points. We forfeited 97 because our 97 partner had a family situation. He couldn't be there this weekend, and I didn't want to pull someone out of red shirt, which I knew we could beat. I thought we could beat Davidson without him, and NC State was going to be a tall task with or without him anyway. So we forfeited 97 both matches. He's back though. He's just, like I said, had a family situation you got to tend to. But besides Damiano, who won that match, I think he won by 6. Everyone else got a major, tech or a pin. So we were supposed to do damage. We did it. We came out, after a loss, and to kind of bounce back, and everyone wrestled hard, and it was nice to see. Like I said, when you're supposed to beat someone bad, it's good that you actually go and do it and show them progress, because I feel like some of the other duels we wrestled and won this year, we could have beat them by much worse than we did. And Davidson is the first time that we did what we were supposed to, if that makes sense.
And now it's, again, 3 out of 4 wins for your squad. All this following the 3-week break as well. Is it fair to accredit a lot of this recent success to that 3-week break?
That's why I planned it. I keep saying that. Yes, I mean, we did it on purpose, and we wrestled pretty well at Lock Haven too. But the idea was, I like breaking the season down in increments, and we're in phase 3. Phase 1 is preseason. Phase 1 is the beginning of the season. We're in phase 3, and then there'll be a phase 4, and then postseason will be phase 5. So we're getting through phase 3. Phase 3 is not that long and not as hard as phase 2 or 1. So guys should feel fresh, feel good, and more competition. There's more to where we should be competing with. So it'll be interesting to see.
And now Saturday is at Army. You guys wrestle at Army, and then you return home Sunday against Binghamton as well. Just those 2 matches. Just walk us through it again. Just Army on Saturday. What is the mindset going into that match?
It's New York. It's local. It's the IWA. So hopefully we're 100% healthy. Whether we are or whether we aren't, we're going to go in there. It's an important win for recruiting. It's an important win for New York, and they're on the big up, man. They're wrestling really well. So, as I keep saying, we're not going to change anything. I don't believe in changing anything. I think we do the right things. I think we've always done the right things, and things are finally starting to turn. So we're going to keep moving forward, and we're training for that weekend together. Like, we're not training for Army and then Binghamton. We're training for Army Binghamton, 2-day weigh-in. Again, both conference foes. So it's going to exactly replicate a very small version of the IWA tournament. So this way, if we're doing things right, we can, emulate it, or if we need to make adjustments, we'll make adjustments. So, I mean, we want to go, we want to win, we want to put our best guys out there, and, it helps for seeds, it helps for a lot of things. It's an important match, for a lot of reasons. So we just got to be ready to go, and it's definitely a winnable match for us.
And then finally, Binghamton at home on Sunday as well. Talk about that match, and then is there any player or specific wrestler on your team you think has made some great strides since the Christmas break that you've seen the past 4 matches or so?
Well, yeah, of course, like, Corey Damiana, I keep talking about it. He's made, but it's not been since Christmas. It's been slow and steady since he got here last August. You know what I mean? Like, so not this August, August before. And it finally starts clicking for him. And when it starts clicking, you start getting confidence, and then you have more belief, and then it starts becoming easier to win. And that's what's going on with him. He has 2 pretty tall tasks this weekend. The Army guy's pretty good, and the Binghamton guy's really good. The Binghamton guy majored him at the Binghamton Open. I think he beat him 12-4. So I'd like to see if we've closed the gap, or hopefully we've done. Hopefully we've done enough to beat him. So we'll see. So I'd like to see where he's at. We're so excited with how far he's come. But like I said, these 2 weekends on paper, I guess these next 2 matches he's supposed to not get the victory, but he's come a long way since his work that he's put in, and like his whole his record and everything is not the level he's wrestling at right now. He's wrestling at a much higher level. So those on paper doesn't matter because he's wrestling at a different level. So I'm hoping it's enough that he can pull out 2 more victories and have 6 in a row. That's our plan for him. So, and I think he's ready.
He's Dennis Papadatos, the head coach of the Hofstra Wrestling Program. Coach, thanks for the time.
Appreciate having me. Happy New Year still. Are we still allowed to say that?
I think so. I mean, it's only, the 17th of January?
Well, today's only the, what's today?
No, today's not the 17th
Yes.
at all. No, I'm already thinking about the next locker.
Yeah, I like the way you think. I like the way you think, though. We're ahead of it. I'm thinking 2019 right now.
Thank you for watching the W Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com.